live and local performance is taking place at the Washington Pavilion. And joining me this morning with the details and a sneak peek is performer Analisa Marie. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
So tell us a little bit about this upcoming performance and kind of how it's going to go.
Yes, so March 20th is a Thursday at the Washington Pavilion, Belbis Theater, and I'll be performing, and so will Brady Reed, another local musician. Tickets just are $20, so I hope everyone can come out and see some local live music.
Yeah, and what would you say, your genre is of music that you play?
Definitely country leaning, a singer-songwriter. I grew up listening to 90s country, so I draw a lot of influence from the ladies of the 90s. So I'll be playing some covers from some of the women of the 90s, plus some original music.
Very nice. And how'd you kind of get your start into singing and songwriting?
I mean, I started, really, I think I got my first guitar when I was about 11 or 12. And I was one of the Taylor Swift fans. I was one of the ones, I heard her music and I was like, I want to do that. So I started writing my own songs, performing in high school, and I've been lucky enough to keep performing into my adulthood. So
yeah, and what's that been like, kind of performing now? And do you have any songs out, released, or anything like that?
Yes, so performing now, I mean, it's just such a dream. Like, I grew up thinking like I needed to move to Nashville if I wanted to be a singer-songwriter, and that's just really not true. Like, Sioux Falls is a great town to be singer-songwriter in, and I do have a new song releasing this Friday. It's called Boy Mom's Heart, and I actually had a producer in Nashville produce it for me, and I sent him my vocals, so I kind of did it remotely through Nashville, so I'm excited.
Very cool. So it's exciting. Do you kind of travel all over and perform then, or do you stay pretty local?
I stay pretty local. I've got 2 little boys at home, which is kind of what my song's about.
Yeah.
So it's kind of nice to get to the best of both worlds, being local in Sioux Falls and still living my dream.
Yeah. And do you draw a lot of inspiration then from, your kids, your family, things like that?
For sure, yeah. I mean, most of my songs are nostalgic about growing up on a farm in northern Minnesota to now having kids and just living daily life.
Yeah, very cool. And you have a little sneak peek for us today as well.
I do. I would love to play a little bit of Boy Mom's Heart.
Okay, let's hear it.
Right.
I love your voice.
Thank you.
You have a beautiful voice. It's going to be a great
much.
performance. Okay, again, when is it? Where is it? How can people get tickets?
Yes, Thursday, March 20th at the Washington Pavilion, washingtonpavilion.org for tickets. $20. Come see me and Brady Reed.
Yeah, and how long do you think you'll perform for?
I think our sets are between 45 minutes to an hour.
Perfect.
So lots of time to tell stories and sing songs.
Awesome. Well, thanks for being here.
Thank you so much for having me.
And stick around. We have more after the break.